I love repeating the moniker that my good friend and author Brian Niemeyer came up with, which is don't give money to people who hate you. It's very important. And of course, PJ Media is assisting with this. I write for PJ Media. This is not my article, but I do love the company. And so I want to highlight some of their articles here on the channel when it pertains to the culture war and what we're doing here, of course, with our grand culture vision. And I really appreciate that this article was written. I kind of wish I thought of it myself, honestly. But here it is. We have a full list of companies that are super woke, that hate you, that want to destroy America, destroy your families, and of course, you should avoid shopping at this holiday season as you spend time with your family at Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And of course, let's get into this news and into the woke. My name is John Delarose if you're new, and of course I am a journalist, the most trusted name in comics news, the #1 best-selling author, an award-winning comic creator. I make my own comics myself. This is top grift, and it's actually not a grift. That's the funny satire about this. It is a comic book which is done by myself and of course DC Comics legend Mike S. Miller. He did all the interiors Mac should cover. It's amazing stuff. We made a great book. It's about a guy who has to overcome online scams in order to become his own man and get the girl in the end. It is a beautiful thing. And of course, we miss stories like this, don't we? So go check this out. That link's in the description below. You can get that instead of going to one of these companies. Oh my gosh. Avoid shopping at one of these woke companies on Black Friday and Cyber Monday. This is by Rick Moran, who does wonderful work. Consumer Research, a nonprofit conservative consumer watchdog, has published a list of 5 corporations where woke has run wild. I love this company. And consumers should approach buying anything from them with caution. And here's the list. Best Buy, Activision, Target, Nordstrom, and Home Depot all made the list this year. Each has transgressed common sense and decency in pursuit of woke dollars. Unfortunately for them, as we've seen with Bud Light, it doesn't always work out well for the company. Of course, get woke, go broke, we know it. Anheuser-Busch promotional campaign using trans influencer Dylan Mulvaney was the biggest disasters in corporate marketing history. Anheuser-Busch sales are down 15% for the third quarter, and Bud Light is no longer the top-selling light beer. Womp womp. But 5 companies on Consumer Research list haven't learned their lesson yet. Best Buy initiated a blatantly racist employment policy that prioritized race above other factors, requiring applicants to identify as Black, Latino, Hispanic, Asian, or Pacific Islander. Gosh, that seems like a lawsuit waiting to happen. That's absolutely crazy. Activision got sued for racist hiring practices. And of course, they got a federal lawsuit. And I hope that more of this happens because honestly, white people, you need to stand up for yourselves. You really do. Target's infamous line of LGBT children's clothes was taken off the shelves because workers were getting threatened and yelled at. But that didn't stop the company from its mission to proselytize the LGBT ideology. And of course, now they have weird gay Santas and the like, and trans nutcrackers, which I find this very funny because it's a nutcracker, get it, and trans, they get their nuts cracked. Oh, it's disgusting. Oh, well. Nordstrom department store is painfully woke as they strut their LGBTQ affiliations like a badge of honor. And All-American Home Depot is also heavily involved in Welcoming School program, which instructs schools on how to instruct kids into, of course, their grooming lifestyles. So there it is. They're all a bunch of groomers at the end of the day, and they're trying to harm you, your families, and your children. So please go somewhere else if you can. Try to do something else. Try to support local if it's possible, because that's the only way we're going to be able to fight back against these giant corporations. And of course, we are fighting back in the comics realm, as I mentioned before. Please check this out. Top Grift. It is on Fund My Comic because I got banned by the woke companies of Kickstarter and Indiegogo. And so we are, of course, on a new conservative website that is alternative there. And we are the alternative to Marvel and DC. So I hope you'll join us in our fight on culture as well, and appreciate your support. Thank you very much. And again, happy Thanksgiving, my friends.